What's good, greatness gang? Let me zoom in because we are back with another reaction. And today we're going to be reacting to another Tool song. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. I had to look up how to pronounce the name of this song because I felt like I was pronouncing it incorrectly. And I'm going to show you the video I found to help me how to pronounce it. But we're going to be reacting to Lateralus by Tool. It was recommended by the Tool Army. You guys are making your way over to the Greatness Gang community. You all are giving me some Tool recommendations. You coming over with positive energy and spreading love. And I appreciate that a lot. So before we get to the song reaction, I came across a clip by Maynard James Keenan explaining how the Fibonacci Sequence inspired the lyrics and rhythm for Lateralus. So let's get into this reaction. And I also pulled up the lyrics to the song like you guys recommended. You told me don't watch the video yet. You told me listen to the audio first, so I told you all I read the comments and I'm listening to you. So let's get into it.
Tool's last full-length studio album came out 5 years ago, went to #2 in the Billboard charts and also sold 2 million copies. So when 5 years have passed and you've had that kind of success, there's a lot of anticipation, as you would expect, to their new album coming out. How do you pronounce the title of this new LP? How do you say it? Lateralus, is that right?
Lateralus.
Lateralus, right,
Yeah.
okay, so that's how it's pronounced.
That's the video I looked up to see how to pronounce it because I said it the way the interview guy said it. But let's get into this clip of Maynard breaking down the Fibonacci sequence because I don't have a clue of what that is. The last song, Tool song that I reacted to, and I was asking about the tempo and someone said the Fibonacci sequence. So let's see what that is.
You know, when you write something, like say if you have an idea, if you're just sitting around, you're like, I have a thought. Do you just sit down and do you go, okay, this is a Tool song, this is a Perfect Circle song, this is a Pussifer song? Does it just like...
No, because what I'm writing to is the music that I'm hearing from those people.
So that's all you write to?
I write to the music because that way it's a unique island situation. Those things are gonna. Whenever I've tried to write, I've had to.
Wait a minute. Did he just name 3 different groups? Because it was a video that I saw and the title said something like, why does Maynard need 3 bands? Something like that. So is he in multiple bands?
Poetry sitting over here that I want to write, and I tried to force it onto a song for any of those projects. It doesn't work. It doesn't seem to fit.
So you need to hear the song.
I need to hear the finished thing, you know, almost finished thing,
and then put lyrics to it.
Yeah. Yeah, get the melodies in place, get the rhythms as if I'm an instrument. And
is that how you guys did that Fibonacci song?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a really unique undertaking. What was the process behind that? Like, did you say, hey, it would be a nifty idea to do something to a mathematical sequence?
Nope, no. That was a complete accident. I think it was Adam or Justin who had the riff, and at some point they were actually counting the riff, and it ended up being in 7, 8, 9. I think it was like a measure of 7, a measure of 9. I'm not sure how you would actually write that out as in notation, but you know, I think 789 is a Fibonacci number. Just that, you know, the actual 789. I think. I have to look at it again. It might be 987.
For people who don't know what the fuck we're talking about, the Fibonacci sequence is a very unique mathematical sequence that appears in nature. It's in fractals. It's in sunflowers. If you look at like the pattern of sunflower seeds, if you look at nautilus shells, and what it is, it's an expanding fractal sort of a mathematical equation. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but it's like the first step is 0, and then there's 1, and then there's
1, 2, 3, 5,
2, 2 plus, yeah, and
Right.
it just keeps going on. So
but that's the Fibonacci number, like the
Right.
whole number, like actual number sequence, there's the phi ratio, 1.618. Anything multiplied by the 1.618, that or not multiplied, the relationship, the difference in the length from this finger to this finger as opposed to this finger to that finger, those knuckles in your digits, those are all in that relationship of 1.
I just want to say that I'm completely lost right now. I'm going to be completely honest. This math explanation is like going way over my head, and I'm really excited to see how it relates to this song, though.
0.618, the phi relationship, so that the fractals, as it's growing, that progression is that ratio, and then the number breakdown is, as you said, it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13.
Yeah,
21,
so like
so
1 plus 1 is 2, 2
Right.
plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5,
Right.
5 plus 3 is 8, and it's like everything you count, you add what came before it.
You
And
got a spiral picture like of a Giza plateau showing you the
well, also facial structure, which is really fascinating. There's something about human facial structure that uses the Fibonacci sequence, and I read somewhere about why people recognize plastic surgery while it disturbs them.
boom.
Yeah, it's like, what's going on with the sequence? Like, the sequence is off.
So my friend,
Yeah, here it is.
yeah, my
The
friend,
Fibonacci relationships of the human head, and it's all.
I had a friend who said, you know how when you know a family has had a child who has Down syndrome, right? It crosses racial divides. It just, you can tell this family has had that child has Down syndrome. There's a look that goes along with it. And he said it's the same look, not the same look, but like it's the same recognition of people who have had facial plastic surgery. You recognize you're not fooling anybody. You've done a thing that's recognizable universally as wrong. Something's wrong with your face.
there's an off.
Yeah, it's off.
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny that he was actually connecting it to Down. No disrespect to people with Down syndrome, but
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But it is like when you see someone with a disease, you're like, oh, there's clearly an error here in the code.
yes.
Yeah.
And the facial reconstruct, like the plastic surgery, because I'm just, oh shit, I'm getting older. This will
Yeah.
fool them.
Well, the nose thing too is weird. Like when someone has a uniquely small nose and their
Mm-hmm.
face, they might have like a long, like Ari Shafir type face, but then they have this like shrunken down nose. You're like, hey,
Yeah,
like this seems fucked.
right.
This doesn't. There's a ratio that's supposed to exist and
Yeah,
it doesn't
it's not-
exist.
it's
Why
not
your
there.
lips?
But in a way, a song like Lateralus with the Fibonacci thing, I feel like I kind of pulled a very pedestrian, sophomoric move by including those numbers in there, because in general, music is the phi ratio. Everything that all nature, all these things we're talking about, it's already here. By pointing it out, like staring at it and pointing at it with those numbers present, and the way that the numbers and the lyrics are, I feel like that it's good to let people know about it, but I almost feel like it was kind of a dick joke in a way. It's I could do better.
All right, so that was Maynard Keenan breaking down the Fibonacci sequence. I was pretty lost, and I want to know how I was going to relate to this song that we're about to play. I've never heard anyone break down math and how it related to their song, so I'm pretty excited to listen to this. I got the lyrics up on the side, so let's get into it. 2 Lateralus. It's a 9.5-minute song, by the way. I didn't realize that. I guess this is the chorus, the part where he says overthinking, overanalyzing separates the body from the mind. Could they also be talking about like him overthinking when he wrote this song, or also like people going to be overthinking the way they interpret it since he put the Fibonacci sequence in it? I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but That part right there, spiral out, keep going. A lot of you all was writing that in the comments, and I was confused as to why. So I see that it comes from this song. To Lateralus. That was honestly a lot to take in. This is my second Tool song so far, and I see that they're not a normal band at all. So this song, musically, I like the second half of the song when the energy started to pick up, and I was able to finally catch the tempo somewhat. The beginning, it was a lot going on leading up to the build up. I still like the pop song better than I like this one. I don't know if I should be comparing them, but I'm just saying I kind of like that vibe from them so far. Stuff like this, I'm not going to get everything on a first listen. I see, which is fine. I like being introduced to stuff that's new to me like this. It really like opens up my musical palette more. Very, very interesting song. That's what I can really call it. I wonder what like really gave these guys this style of writing, this style of production, this style of playing. Like I really want to like pick their brains. Tool Army, I thank you for this recommendation. I'm excited to hear the next one because I don't know what to expect from these guys. I thank you for your support. Thank you.